Hi everyone. So in this video, because I've keep on making shorts, so today we're gonna do some things, some experiment. Okay, because I just trying to investigate something that is very weird in Angular. So let's try this. Sweet is my heart will fight. I'm never gonna dance again. In the feeling got the rhythm. Oops, not that one. We're gonna open a new MK Docs weird Angular. Right, so let's go to weird Angular. And then we're gonna install here a new Angular app. Weird Angular. Weird. Um, weird components. I'm never gonna dance again. Empty feeling, got no rhythm. I'm never gonna dance again. Way I down with you. Oh, oh, bum, 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 bum. Na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na. I feel so unsure. The spirit dies, it's my heart will fight. Never gonna dance again. Empty feeling, got no rhythm. I was never gonna dance again. We I dance with you. Night music seems loud. We can make a this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. I'm not wanna stay. Could have been so good together. Could have been so good together. Please stay. I'm never gonna dance again. Empty feeling, got no rhythm. It takes so long, man. So what I'm seeing, let me just explain what I'm trying to solve here. So I'm working on an Angular application, and then wait, I've been coughing for I think 3 weeks now. Hope that I'm fine. But let me go back. So what I'm trying to solve here is there's like multiple components. Like there's a component, and then there are multiple. That component is being used in a main component, so there is like child component of the parent component, and that child component is being used like maybe multiple times, like maybe 2 times or 3 times. So um, so that component, that child component, has an input parameter where we can add like a list of items into it. So this child component, so for example, if we have like the main component is like table, so it's a table component, and the table component has um, plates component. So a table has, we put three plate components inside the table component, and that plate component has an input parameter of fruits. So in that fruits parameter, input parameter of the plate, we're going to add like maybe apple for one plate component, and another plate component we're gonna put fruits there, mango, and another component, because we have three plate components, the third component, the fruits parameter, we put orange. Okay, so the issue there that I'm seeing is why, and this is a third party component that I'm using. So the issue with that component that I'm using is that so um so the fruits component can be group. So it's not like we just send the list out like an array into the fruits component, fruits input parameter of the plates property. We're not only sending an array, we're sending an object into that fruits property, receives an object, not an array. And the structure of the object is, so it's a fruits parameter, but the structure is an object where there's a property of a what's wrong with the internet? Is it is this an internet issue? Let's see if we already have a working Angular here. All right, no packages installed, so it's not completed. So what the hell is wrong? What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, let's remove. Maybe it's uh ng new weird component. So where am I? So the input proper the input parameter fruits receives an object, and the structure of the object is a JSON. The structure is an object where the property is also fruits, and then that fruits has an array, is an array. So it could be fruits and then an array. We put the for the first plate, we the input is as an object where a property that has a fruit parameter, and the value is an array where we're only going to add one object, a one string apple. And then for the next plate component, we're going to put an object inside the fruits parameter where the fruit has the value of an array with only one item, a string item called mango, mango string. And then the next one is still the same, and the third plate component we're going to set the in the fruits input parameter an object that where the fruits property has a value of an array where the array has an item of one, which is as an orange. So apple, mango, and orange for those values. Okay. So the issue here is why. So what I'm trying to investigate and trying to replicate is the component that the third party component that I'm using. All those the apple, the mango, and the orange is being added to the fruits property of the object as if it's in the first we set it in the first plate component. So now we have our three plates component. Oh, damn. Please use instead what's going on. So our plate component only the first plate has a value, um, and the rest doesn't have anything. But when I console log it, it's okay in the console log, but the the items getting displayed in the HTML, it's like the properties are being added in the first plate component, which is I can't replicate right now because we're having problem in our installation. What's this? Network. This is probably related to network. Let's see if my network is down. Let's see. So nothing's wrong with the aircon. Oh, nothing's wrong with the my Angular here. My network. Let's see. What's this? Installed. Maybe we need to install this one first. All right. All right. And so that's it. I hope that I've explained clearly what I want to do. And while waiting for this to finish, hopefully some of you guys will have the courtesy to subscribe first politely. And yeah, never gonna dance again. Empty feeling, gonna rhythm. Easy to pretend. I know I'm not a fool. Should have known better when you treat a friend. Empty when I've got no rhythm. I'm never gonna dance again. The way I dance with you. Oh. Never gonna dance again. Feel the rhythm, gonna rhythm. Yeah, it might take a while. So hopefully all of you can wait for it to finish. Do, do, do. And I will find I never had a dance again. Empty feeling got no rhythm. No one is a dance again. We dance with you. So while waiting, let's talk about something. What you want to talk about? World War III. Wait, I'm seeing some. Yeah, World War III. What do we have for World War III? Everybody's preparing for World War III. I'm hurting my ears right now. Okay, so what is going on in the world while everyone is busy working? So last year, I'm not sure if I already talked about it, but last year, China, Xi Jinping, don't send. Xi Jinping, like, told, is it told? Um, I'm not sure if it's told his troops to prepare for Armageddon because of the issue with United States, Taiwan. They want to merge Taiwan back to the mainland China, and um, they are on a rush to incorporate or to reunite the two breakaway entities because Taiwan is part of China, but when the Communist Party or during the revolution, after, I'm not sure if it's after World War II, but because China and the Communist Party of China and is it? I'm not sure if it's the Republican China or I don't know what that's called. Uh, Hold on. Uh, 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 so it's our mutual thing. Yeah. So the the defeated Chinese Republican Party. Is it Republican or the non-communist regime went to Taiwan to the government went to Taiwan and put a government self-governing um like government there, and I'm not sure why the communist China didn't invade them there. Maybe uh because of the United States, like they want to protect the the mainland, the Taiwan island, where because the government there is pro democracy and like so maybe that's why the communist China didn't go there. So Yeah, I think this will take forever, man. Nah, nah, this will take forever. No. Okay, so I think let's move forward with solving this issue. So I think this is not related. So let's see. Why can't it install new thing? XXX. I see that. So yeah, so they're Taiwan, and then yeah, they want to reunite with the mainland China wants to reunite with get back Taiwan to their like they want to become whole again. So that is what the the goal of Chinese party is. So that's one part, and then the next part is Russia. Russia also wants to get back. Seems like they want to get back all the previous Soviet Union provinces. Like, is it province or yeah? So before the dissolution dissolution of the Soviet Union, and it before Soviet Union, Ukraine, Belarus, and the Baltic states are already part of the Russian Empire. So let's see. Let's fact check. Let's careful with our um, links there. Yeah, Russian Empire before Soviet Union. Yeah. All right. So the Russian Empire was an empire. The Russian Empire was an empire in the final period of the Russian monarchy from 1721 to 1917. So this is, I think, after World War. No, this is World War. World. I think this is in the middle of World War One or after, because same with the Communist Party of China, the Chinese, like the main government of China, was fighting the Japanese Empire, and now it becomes so weak that the Communist Party takes over and kick out the Chinese government to Taiwan. And I think that is also what happens during World War One, where the Communist Party of Lenin just wait for the main government to like weaken, and then they took over the country and become took over, dissolved the Russian Empire, and it became the Soviet Union. And yeah, let's see what is the map. So this is the map of the Russian Empire before Soviet Union. See, this is Ukraine. This is Crimea, where um, uh, Vladimir Putin wants to take back. So here from Georgia, Here, these are like the buffer states of Russia from Moscow, so that because Europe keeps on invading them. So I think this was set by Ivan, some Ivan the Terrible. I think that is what they call him. So yeah, they try to, as much as possible, they want to have a buffer so that these people here will weaken the invading force, and then the main, like the mother Russia, will took over and then kick off the big European white guys. So that's it. These are part of the Russian Empire. Wants to Vladimir Putin wants to take it back, put it back, put the Russian Empire back to its former self. Yeah, so that's it. So that is another story, number two story before World War Two or World War Three. And then there's the news of the BRICS nation. BRICS nation. It's like the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. I think BRICS nation, BRICS currency. So they are trying. They want to create a. I'm not sure if it's true. They want to create a new currency. What is the BRICS currency backed by, or is there any already? Why in a flawed idea is a flawed idea. So this is the currency that I'm not sure if it's already created, but BRICS nation wants to create this, and they wanted to compete with the U.S. dollar, and the dollar is not backed by anything. I think this the only power that the dollar has is because it's the only currency that will be that is allowed to be to buy oil, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe, yeah, I'm not very expert in this. I'm just trying to practice my English here. So that's it. My limited knowledge is, yeah, that's the only power of a dollar, and that is why there's a like a revolution in like power takeover in the Middle East. Like Libya was destroyed, Egypt. There's a revolution, and then there's also chaos in Syria. So there's like the rise of ISIS. It's because these nations wants to remove dollar from like the um like they don't want the system where the dollar is the only currency that can be used to buy oil. I think that's the issue there. So that's why um the United States and NATO immediately um, fix things up, kick out those careless. Oh, it's already done. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I haven't finished my thought. So yeah, it'll be continued later. If you want me to continue with my World War III drama, so I'll just focus first on this one. Okay, so now let's continue. So now, yeah, and China, Russia, and other BRICS nation are already like stocking up a lot of gold because, yeah, the BRICS currency will be backed by gold, and um so And that is the reason why right now it's impossible for Russia to just collapse with all the sanctions. Like, I'm not sure what those sanctions are. They don't need those. They can still functions with those sanctions. So yeah. And so what is the point there? So okay, so that is another story. How many stories now? Three stories: Russian Empire, China Empire, U.S. dollar, um, war in the Middle East, regime changes in the Middle East, and now, if you can notice, India is very neutral in the conflict in Ukraine. It's because it's part of the BRICS nation. They are not really on the U.S. side on this conflict. Um, the U.S. is trying to fight for its future right now. Actually, it's not. Uh, it's like an old alpha dog where it's now getting challenged by. So the old alpha dog is the U.S. with its allies, with the NATO, versus the BRICS nation, the new kids in town, BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So if you notice, why is it that India is not really aligned? Like they are neutral and they're still buying Russian oil. Yeah, it's because of that reason. It's because they are actually allies now. It's because of the BRICS initiative. And also, if you notice, there's a news where South Africa conducted naval drill with Russia and China. Why you think, hey, why is South Africa conducting drills with um, China and Russia? Yeah, it's because of that. It's because it's part of the BRICS nation trying to like create a new world order. Comms. This one here is plate. Yeah, so let's plates. Plates. This one is plates. Okay, so that's it. So what is happening is because of that BRICS and what is happening in Ukraine. So in 2014, the government that is pro-Russians in Ukraine is getting like there's like a revolution there where the Ukrainian people trying to remove the pro-Russian president, and they wanted to like they want to have democracy. They want to fight for their future there. Actually, it's the United States and NATO allies like move to remove the like remove the pro-Russian government so that they can install Western West aligned, like they can install their own puppet there in Ukraine. Feature. Wait, hold on. Let me comes. Is it comes? Yeah, feature dashboard. So that they can install their own puppet there. And that's why Putin keeps on saying like they want to negotiate. They it actually gets brutal there. Um, so that's why Putin immediately went to Crimea, takes Crimea, so that 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 part of Ukraine will not become like a port for because because Ukraine now is pro-Western, pro-West, pro-NATO, and pro-US. Russia tries to protect Crimea to become a US port or a Ukraine NATO port for their navy ships, and that's why he immediately went to. Hold on, children, load children. So that's like a game of chess there. Um, they immediately took action, went to Crimea, took over it, and then went to the Donbas region, put immediately put Russian troops there so that it will be like difficult for NATO and Ukraine to set um, missile defenses or anything there. So Russia make a good move for their country. So they just want to like do preemptive actions. So that's it. And then um, and during those years, 2014 till like I think 2017, um, I've been following the conflict there. Russia keeps on saying like the conflict is really inevitable. It's going to happen. It keeps on reminding them that Russia is a nuclear country. They don't mess with them, but still, based on U.S. and NATO's move, um, Russia can see that um, the West or U.S. and NATO is really trying to trying something, and Russia is just trying to be defensive because they're also wants that is because they have also plans to hurt U.S. by um, because of that BRICS alliance and what they want to do, and that will how would you call that? That will hurt or that will greatly affect and deteriorate, or maybe that it's a security issue for the U.S. What they want to do, it will weaken the dollar. It will collapse the dollar and will collapse the Western civilization. I think something like that. But yeah, yeah. If dollar collapse, then yeah, something's gonna great change will happen, like disasters maybe for U.S. and its allies. So that's why, yeah. So that's why Putin is very paranoid because they wants to do something also and to hurt the U.S. So they suspect that yeah maybe this is a preemptive. So this is fruits. This is a preemptive action by U.S. and its allies. That's why he is very protective of himself. That's why they made the first move. They just attack Ukraine, so that yeah they will do the first move. It will be safer for them if they attack first, because if NATO will occupy Ukraine, then they will be defending them on the Russian side, on their nation side. So right now, Ukraine will be the battleground. Russia will be safer on that. part of the. What's this? I need to pee, man. Hold on. Wait. Let's pause this. Okay, so where am I? Okay, why is it that there's an error here? What is this? Rus has no initializer. Like that. Okay, so. Okay, so no, this is not this is not an array. This is an object. Okay, then that object, we're going to display that here like that. Okay, so let's display and then say JSON. Okay, so let's see here. If you want it, you can have it, but you got to learn and reach out there and grab it. Everybody wants a love. Shoot it from the stars above. Okay, so where am I right now? So that's it. If you can see, China is also helping Russia. Main reason there is because BRICS. They will not allow Russia to get destroyed by the US and its allies. India will soon help Russia. South Africa will also make their move, and also Brazil. Not sure what's going on in the South American front, but Brazil is there. So yeah, this is a BRICS versus NATO. Mm. And I don't know where to run once there's chaos here in the Philippines. We are now a target. Russia, I don't know. The US now has bases again. They have four bases, four publicly declared bases. But yeah. Mm. So that's the issue there. Mm, did I summarize the issue clearly? Did you understand what's coming? And now I even can't even do things here. Fruits. So say apple. Definitely there will be a it's very serious out there now, and I'm not. Everybody's not aware. Everybody's very busy with their own lives. Like, why are we still working? The reason why we're still working is because they didn't give us the what is really happening. They don't want to cause an early turmoil. See here, it's displaying properly, but why is it displaying? Mm, maybe there's another component that is Explain it. Let's see. Mm, maybe put a box in the plate. So that's it, man. World War III. World War III is inevitable. You should care. If you want it, you can have it. But you got to learn to reach out there and grab it. It's in the photograph. It's in the photograph of love. If you want it, you can have it. But you got to learn to reach out there and grab it. But you got to learn to reach out there and grab it. Shoot it from the stars above. More than I can take, this more than I can take. I can never get enough. So it's using the plates, and then the plates got fruits. It's got fruits, and here fruits. We put fruits in here. No, this is Annie. Annie, okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit back. You've been struck back by a smooth criminal. Bum 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 bum. The window, the captain, and the shindo. The bomb in the back teams in the pulpit. Yarrow. Are you okay? Are you okay? Ah, I know what's going on now. Maybe it's customized thing and it will attach to a an ID or a property. Yeah, let's go. Damn, know what's going on now. So that's it. I finally solved. No, let me explain what my theory is. The component that I'm using, that's the reason why it's adding up. It's a drop down, so it's adding up into the um, first drop down is because they are basing it maybe on a class, and then the items will get added to the first class maybe. Yeah, so that is what's going on, and I figure it out because I'm good. And also I figure out what's going on, why there's a war in Ukraine, why China is preparing, why everybody's preparing for war. So yeah, it's gonna have World War III, and I'll fear for my family already. That's it, guys. Just keep on studying, keep on making things. Yeah, if World War III breaks out, yeah, I can build I can build drones. I can build yeah, I'm still useful. Yep, good. All right, cool. Thanks. Bye.